All right, man. So I noticed on X, the Browns posted a full clip of Shedeur Sanders in today's OTAs, and he honestly looked pretty good out there, if I'm being real with you. I know that I've said I think Deshaun Watson is going to win the job. I still believe that, but hey, I could be wrong, and Shedeur could take this job. Like, it would not shock me at all. This is a straight-up QB competition till the end of training camp, and I'm sure it will lead till, I don't know about preseason, but we'll say training camp. But yeah, let's look at this full clip of Shedeur and kind of break it down. Obviously, we don't have the full all 22, but hey, man, let's check it out and kind of see what we got here. All right, we start off right here. Looks like a little bit of play action. Pressure on the outside. Sack. But let's see if we... Oh, dude, honestly, beautiful pass from Shedeur. I know right off the bat, like I said, that was a sack. You see the one player right there kind of running past, putting his hand up, and he's like, I got him. I got him. That's a sack. But... you know, without shoulder pads and practices like this, they still play it out. And I mean, look at this pass from Shedeur. This is a really good pass over the defender. Obviously, we got the defender right there. Looks like whoever that was, they dropped this pass. Let me see if I can get a good look. Jerry Jeudy. That's a really good pass from Shedeur, though, dude. Just ends up being a drop. I mean, look at that. Dropped it right over the defender. Come on now. All right, let's see what we get right here. A little bit of play action. Okay. Nice little easy completion. Guy's gonna finish that off, but Shedeur, a little bit of play action. We got pressure right up the gut. Got Judkins coming in right here, trying to get a chip on the defender on the Browns. Shedeur ends up getting this pass off. Look at that. Nice little easy pass over the middle. Gotta run it out. You gotta run it out in these practices, though. You gotta finish, you know what I mean? Let's see what we get on this next rep. What you got, Shedeur? What you got cooking? Ooh, little bit of a low pass. Really hard to see if that was a completion or not. Let's see. Let's watch it again. Completion? I can't tell. I see the defender saying incomplete pass, but that's what defensive players do. But it looks like Shedeur just put that thing low. It looks like he put it out of harm's way of the defender. I'm just gonna notch that as a catch, and we'll count it as a catch. All right, that's what we'll go with. You guys decide on that. Their defense is saying otherwise. All right, let's see what we get on this play. A little bit of play action. Holding the ball a little long, but gets the completion in the middle through the defense. Let's count that. What we got, Shedeur? What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seconds, about 4 seconds. Hey, man, but there was no pressure there, and they got the ball off. Little easy completion. Like I say, you got these guys, they got to finish it out. They got to finish it out on offense. Even if the defense were to, you know, get a tackle or get a sack, you still got to play out the play. All right, let's see what we get on this one. I know I'm pausing, but I just want to go through this. Okay. Yeah, hey, that was a drop. That was a drop. And I mean, let's go back. What we got, Shedeur? Getting the ball. Looking to his left, looking back to his right. Got the guy over the deep middle. And I mean, look at that. We got Avery on the backside. Looks like 87. 87 is going up for this, but you see Avery with a really good punch out right here. This ball honestly should have been completed. Ends up being an incomplete pass. And I mean, would they rule that incompletion or a fumble? Yeah, that would have been an incompletion, but that wasn't on Shedeur. That was a really good pass by Shedeur. That dude needs to reel that shit in. Let's see what we get on this next play. All right, under center, play action. Through the middle. Was that a drop? Was that a drop, or did the defense end up getting a pass breakup? Let's watch. Oh, dude, I think that dude just straight up dropped it, and Shedeur put it right there, like right out in front of him. Let's watch this. Yeah, you see that? He had to reach out in front a little bit. I know it's really hard to see, but we got 20 right here. And honestly, that was just a drop. Now, Shedeur, he did put out a little bit too far out in front of the pass catcher. I do understand that, but he got his hands on it. He did get his hands on it. And I mean, you know the old saying, you touch it, you catch it. So I'm not gonna put that on Shedeur. Like I said, could have been a better catch, but hey, could have been a better throw, but it was there. It was there. Let's see what we get right here. Whoo! That one was almost picked off. A little bit risky, Shedeur. I'm not gonna lie. Looks out to his right. We got the short little out. Looks like he was stopping. That might have been a stick route, honestly, on the outside. It's just really hard to tell. I'm going to say a stick route because this defender right here, he like broke on the ball. But looks like this other Browns defender, oh, damn near got a pick right there on Shedeur. So gotta be really careful with those outside throws. Lucky the corner wasn't breaking on that. It was another defensive player, but ooh, I don't know about that pass. I don't know about that pass to Concepcion. A little bit risky. Let's see what we get on the next play. All right, dropping back. Oh no, that one was out of shotgun. That one was out of shotgun. My bad. I said dropping back. We got a shotgun pass, Shady. Get your shit together. All right, get the pass. Little dump off to Judkins. Ooh, Judkins looking pretty good too. Dude, Judkins is looking healthy. Like I said, I know we're not in shoulder pads, but just to see his footwork and his feet moving, Judkins is looking pretty good, dude. I'm so excited for this dude, and I will be taking him in fantasy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yes, sir. Finish it off, Judkins. All right, what we got, Shedeur. Rolling out to your left, hitting the crosser. Ends up being a drop by Judkins. Come on now. Come on now. Support your boy. Rolling out to his left. Throwing it in the corner of the end zone. Should have been a completion to Judkins. Judkins should have reeled that in, bro. That's a straight up drop. So we're seeing early a little bit of drops from these Browns wide receivers and running backs. Okay, Jerry Jeudy. Snagging this thing in the corner of the end zone. Yes, sir. It's got the stickies. Good catch. Good throw by Shedeur also. All right, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Rolling out to his left. Uh-oh. Hesitating. Whoo! That one was a little bit risky. That one was a little bit risky. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, he was trying to take it high in the back of the end zone. Watch this. Real slow. But that defender, the defender damn near snagging that thing out of the air with one hand, bro. He's trying to get to the back of the end zone right here. Couldn't get it. But it wasn't a little bit of a risky throw. Yeah. I mean, it was a little risky, but at the same time, Shedeur put it high, so the chance of it being picked off was pretty low. I mean, if that defender snagged that thing out of the air, that would have been a hell of a catch, even in OTAs. But yeah, man, couldn't get it back in the end zone. Let's see what you got, Shedeur. Looking to your right, looking to your left, looking back to your right, holding on the ball a little bit long now. Holding on the ball a little bit long now. Woo, we got Denzel Boston. Okay. Little bit of a scramble. Didn't see no pressure. He's like, come back, come back. Ah, we got a sack. We got a sack. But hey, we still like to see them play it out. End up hitting Boston in the back of the end zone. In a real game, you never know what the fuck is going to happen in that scenario. So, completion and a sack. We'll take it. Defense playing good and the offense playing good. All right, a little dump off on an angle route to the running back. I like that. Okay, what you got, Shedeur? Going deep, going deep, going deep. Woo! Who was that? Bond? Okay. Look at that ball from Shedeur, though. Come on now. All right, let's see. Is he shotgun? Shotgun getting it. Pretty good job with protection. Not in pads, but that was a dime pass from Shedeur to Bond. So yeah, dude, just a little bit from their practice. I know it's not a lot, right? Like, we're literally breaking down, as Dan Campbell said, they're in their pajamas. Now, I'm not gonna sit there and say that, because some of these dudes go out there and get hurt in OTAs. Like, yeah, I understand they're not in pads, but they're still running, they're still moving their feet. Injuries can happen. So just this little bit I saw from Shedeur honestly looked pretty good. And from what I saw right here, a couple reps where he held on to the ball a little bit long, but what I also saw, he's throwing really good passes, and I saw a lot of drops as well. So plenty of things for the Browns to clean up all around. I thought from these little clips that we saw from Shedeur, looked pretty clean. So I don't know, you guys let me know what you guys think. Be sure to drop it down in the comments. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe to your boy. All we do is talk football, man. All we do is talk football. Love and appreciate you. It's your boy Shady Luke, and I am outie. Deuces.